Create another larger plane, place it underwater, apply the plane modifier, select the vertex map, add a spherical field to the vertex map, and position the freeze modifier at the top of the field. Change the freeze mode to grow and play the simulation to check the result. If the vertex map gradually expands, it's fine. If not, adjust the radius value below to verify. Add a delay modifier to the vertex map and change the mode to spring. Now search for grass in the asset browser and select the grass you want. Place this grass into a cloner, switch to object mode, and add the plane you just created. Adjust the size of the grass to your desired dimensions, then change the cloner's count. I set mine to 10,000.
After selecting Cloner, choose Plane from the MoGraph menu. In the parameters, uncheck Position and check Rotation, then set it to your desired rotation. Select Scale, choose Uniform Scale, and enter. 1. Add a vertex map to the Plane field. Play the scene to check the results. Select the cloner, then choose Random from the MoGraph menu. In the parameters, uncheck Position and check Rotation, then set it to your desired rotation. Check Scale and Uniform Scale, then set the value to 0.8. Adjust the counter in the cloner, then play it back to check the result. In the Plane field, select Invert. When you play it back, you'll see the grass growing.
To create the water effect on the floor, simply create a plane and set the number of segments as you like. I set mine to 200. Place 2 displacers inside the plane. In the shader, select Noise, then choose Turbulence for one and Gaseous for the other. Set different global scale and height values for each, and assign different animation speeds, 5 for one and 10 for the other.
I'm going to make a rock. Create 2 or 3 cube shapes. Align the cloner's position with the cubes, then place the cubes inside the cloner. Select the cloner and apply the random effect. Check that it's properly loaded in the effectors window, then check the position and rotation parameters, and adjust them to your desired shape. In the cloner settings, change the count and X, Y, and Z values to your desired numbers. Change the seed value for the random effect as well. Adjust the strength too. I set it to 85%. Group the cloner and random effects into a null object. Select the cloner and add a displacer. In the shading section, adjust the noise setting, then change the height values under global scale and object. Select the cloner and add a deformer, bevel. Adjust the offset value as desired, then change the selection mode above offset to radial. Open the Connect panel and arrange the displacer, bevel, random, and cloner in a hierarchy under Connect. Uncheck the Weld option for the objects inside Connect. Arrange the Volume Builder and Volume Mesher in that order at the top of the connector. The hierarchy should be Volume Mesher at the top, followed by Volume Builder, and Connect at the bottom. I set the voxel size for the Volume Builder to 3, but you can adjust the size as desired. Add SDF Close and Open to the Volume Builder and adjust the offset value. I set mine to 20. Select the Volume Builder, check the Shader Field box, and change the Creation Space to Below. In the Shader field, select Noise and set the global scale to 300. You can also adjust this to your desired size. Here, in Relative Scale, adjust the X, Y, and Z directions to your desired values. I set X to 200 and Y to 150. Go to Volume Mesher and increase the adaptive value to 100 or your desired value. While doing this, press N and B to check the segments. I set it to 100. Add a bevel and change the bevel's component mode to polygon. Change the offset mode to proportional. Adjust the angle of the polygon extrusion to your desired value. I set it to 12 and the offset to 40. Now group the entire assembly into a null object. Next, apply Volume Builder and Volume Mesher again. Set the voxel size to 3, then apply Smooth and adjust the strength. Click Volume Builder, add a deformer displace once more, then select Noise in the shader and choose Voronoi, or select your preferred noise mode. Change the global scale to your desired percentage. I set it to 500. Set the octave to 20 and the Y value in Relative Scale to 200. Then adjust the low clip and high clip to create a strong contrast between light and dark. Now experiment with various values and percentages to finalize the rock shape. Open the asset browser and add it to the cloner. Set the cloner to object mode and place the rock you just created into the cloner's object mode. Adjust the count in the cloner. Select the cloner and choose Random MoGraph. Uncheck Position. For rotation, select your desired direction, then check Scale and Uniform Scale. Set scale to 0.5 or adjust it to your desired size. After selecting the shader field, go to the shader, select Effects, and then select Terrain Mask. Uncheck Enable Altitude Masking. Set Oftest Max to 2%. Check Use Global Coordinates. Drag a plane node from MoGraph. In the parameters, uncheck Position and check Visibility. Assign the shader field you just created to the field parameter of the plane node. Adjust the count value in the cloner node and set max slope to 40 within the shader field, or adjust the value as needed. This is how I created the grass growing on the rocks. After that, run the instance and adjust the position of the stone. Render each motion as an MP4 using either the standard or viewport renderer to check the water motion and other details, then finalize the modeling. Great job. Next time, we'll cover Octane textures and motion. I created this for self-taught learners like myself. I hope it helps, even just a little. Thank you. From now on, I'll upload videos in full screen mode so they won't get cropped.